Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards. Got the feeling, got the feeling, got the feeling.
Hey, besties! Welcome to another episode of Chattin' with Chelsea. I'm your daytime bestie, Chelsea Edwards. And I have a new bestie I cannot wait for you to meet. She is a viral, fabulous phenomenon, Kendra G. Yes, now, if you've been on social media in the past few years or so, I'm sure you, like millions of others, have watched her connect singles from coast to coast. She's done this on her streaming show, and now she's doing it in person in live shows in different cities across the states, all right? She is all about the love. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some outrageous guests, but she really wants to make these love stories happen, like Chaz here.
So we got Chaz, Virginia Beach, 37, Gemini, is a consultant. All right, let's do it. What kind of woman you looking for?
Well, right now, to be honest with you, I'm kind of gathering leads. So,
You're gathering leads. Wait,
yeah, just seeing my options, seeing what's out there. I took years to make sure I managed my affairs and make sure that I was in a position to be a husband. Quite frankly, 'cause I tried it in my 20s, just wasn't the best timing for me. So I'm looking for someone that I have a saying I can go from the White House to the trap house, because I do things on an executive level, but I also have a pretty cool life outside of my profession as well. So has faith. I'm a man of faith, someone that takes care of their responsibilities, someone that understands that I am a single dad. I have my kids every single day, so I'm pretty busy as well. I'm running a firm, have a number of employees as well, so someone that just understands that.
Oh, and look at what we have here. Chaz has found someone who understands all of that. Welcome to Leah, welcome Chaz, and we have a new addition.
Little Chaz.
Little Chaz! I mean, you went on there, you found your woman.
Yep.
Explain how that connection happened.
So I've been watching Kendra for a while, and we were in Virginia Beach at the time. She usually doesn't have guests from Virginia Beach, so I thought he was attractive, and then when he said Virginia Beach, I was like, wait, I haven't seen him before.
Oh, your ears perked up.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, girl, let me tell you, she wanted help with her claim.
Also, wait, I will get to that.
This girl.
I just got out of the Navy in February.
Okay.
And so when he started talking about who he wanted, I did think he was talking about me, because basically everything he said was me, except for one thing. He did want someone a little older. I remember you said like 35 and up.
Yeah.
But I was legitimately interested in the claim because it was actually something that I needed to do. So I was like, well, and I was a little late. I didn't see the live show.
So this was after, you saw it after it.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I messaged him, I was like, it was pretty slick, but I was like, I'm going to message him about the claims.
Okay.
Yeah, and so when I met her, I said, do you want your claim done, or do you want to do something more romantic? Because you can't have both.
You were like,
So,
is this business or?
Is it business or is it pleasure? So if you need your claim done, we have an amazing staff of folks that can take care of you. And I would love to like be a mentor to you, tell you like what you should understand and do. But as far as doing it, it would go through the team. But if you're looking for something more than that, we can have that conversation. But just understand, like, it's either one or the other. So.
Yes. Okay. But that was your end. I like that. And then y'all found that y'all had many things in common.
Yeah.
Right. You're both veterans as well?
Yep. Yeah. Both
Thank you for
veterans.
your
Yep.
service.
My pleasure.
So when did y'all make sure that this was a romantic reaching out? Like, when was that defined?
That was pretty close. I mentioned that. I was like, I did see that you wanted someone older, but I guess he made a deception because I had everything else in line. It's not like he's like twice my age or anything, so it wasn't like that. It's just that he usually dates people his own age. But other than that, he did want someone who was willing to move to Houston because we were in Virginia Beach. So I told him that I would be open to it, when we get serious. And we went there together, a few times as the months went on, and I was just on board. I knew I had to, make a decision if I was going to leave or not, and I decided to go.
Oh, and how was the first date? How was that for you?
It
was pretty cool. We met at a sushi spot, I think on Granby, right? In Norfolk.
Yes.
Yeah, we were in Norfolk, Virginia. We met at a sushi spot, and I really liked how charming she was, and I liked how she had a lot of grace. And I didn't feel like I was being pitched. And then I think we went on a subsequent date, the next day or the same day or
like,
something like that.
before I
Very,
left, he was
very
like, "Do you
close
want to go
period
to
of time.
brunch in the morning?"
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you want to go hang out for brunch? Like, I got some free time.
And then we met at his house, and I parked my car there. And he has custody of his 2 daughters.
Yeah.
So they were there. So he was very like open and transparent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love that. What did you like about Chaz from the beginning? After you actually met, what pulled you in?
I think Chaz can come off very like serious, obviously, because he has a lot going on and he has big dreams and goals, but under all of that, he's very kind. He's very considerate, and he just takes care of everyone around him. He's funny. Yeah.
I see it. Now, it didn't take long for you to propose, right?
Yeah, I proposed to her December 15th at the Texans game. I think we were playing the Jaguars that game.
It was my birthday. It was
her birthday, though,
December
December 15th.
after we already moved here.
It was good
We've
timing.
been here for like 3 months. We moved here last August.
August.
So we've been
27th.
here for a few months.
Now you have a beautiful blended family,
Yeah.
plus this bundle
Plus
of joy.
little Chaz. Say
Yes,
hey, Chaz.
little Chaz.
Say hey to Houston people, man.
Yes,
Say hey to the people out in Houston. Say we love you, baby.
We love you, Chaz.
No, over
What's
here.
the final word for folks out there who might be looking at something like this? Like, it takes a little bravery to jump into
It does.
you
It does
know?
take bravery.
For
Yeah, it
both
does.
of us.
For both of us,
for
yeah.
sure. There's different type of risk, but there's risk for both of us.
Yep.
I
think for us, it was just consistent communication. Whenever there was anything I didn't agree with, I made sure I made it known very quickly, and she does the same thing as well. So there's times where I make a mistake, she'll call out and say, hey, like, we're not doing this. I'm like, well, why not? Well, because of these factors. Okay, great, yeah, that makes sense.
Anything else you want to add to it?
I would just say, if you want to take a risk for love, just make sure that you have a plan, your partner has a plan, you both want the same things in life, and you just have to go for it. You don't want to live with regrets. If I didn't go with him, I would be thinking about him and, just wondering, like, what if I would have gone,
All you had to do was DM, girl. All right. Thank y'all so much for coming on,
thanks for
sharing
having
your
us.
love
Having
story.
us.
You guys are going to take a quick break, and we will be back with the woman who started it all, Kendra G, right after this break.
I'm gonna eat them chicken wings, and I'm gonna dig with my teeth. You gonna expect me to put the chicken wing down, and I'm not gonna do that.
So you want a man that is going to allow you to lick your fingers after you eat your chicken wings.
Let me lick my fingers. I'll lick your fingers too. Like we.
Oh
my God.
Oh my goodness. All right. Kendra G is the creator of one of the most talked about relationship platforms in the country. Welcome to Chattin with Chelsea.
Oh my God. Listen, do you want to lick your fingers after you eat chicken? I remember her. It's so crazy because that might have been like 2 years ago. And as I'm watching that clip, I'm like, wow, I've really been doing this for 5 years. And I have talked to so many people all around the world.
Yes.
And I remember that interview.
I mean, I was cracking up watching this one. Now, sometimes you look like, is she for real?
You know what? There's so many clips to choose. Like, I was saying this to my producer earlier. I was like, I have a good problem. I have too much content. I have so many clips that y'all haven't even seen yet.
Millions of people follow you, and you bring us viral, hilarious clips like that. But it is all about helping people find love.
Yeah, I began this show during COVID. 5 years ago, we were all stuck in the house. I was in a relationship, and we ended up breaking up during a natural disaster, right? And at this time, this is pre-mask. Like, you can't go to nobody's home. You can't go to your mama's house. Stay with whoever you was with on Monday.
Yes.
And if you recall, D Nice was connecting us via music on IG Live.
Absolutely
And
tuned in for that. Yes.
So I was like, okay, well, how about I take D Nice's idea, but make it about singles. Went live. I was like, if you're looking for love, I'm going to help you out. At the time, I was hosting a morning show in Chicago, and being a media girl like yourself, I knew in that moment, this could change my whole life if I take it serious.
Wow.
And that one night has turned into a dating app, a card game, marriages, babies on this planet, all because of that one night when I went live on Instagram Live during the pandemic.
Now, that has to be rewarding for you because, I mean, we enjoy the show. A lot of people just watch.
Yeah.
But people actually find each other.
Yes, like I said, I want to say, I keep bringing the count up. There's probably probably there's definitely 12 marriages I know in my head, but I believe the count is 13 marriages. They will tell you we would not have met if it wasn't for Kendra G's single show, because one was in California, the wife is in Philly. I had one girl who was in Indianapolis, her husband was in New York. One girl was in the guy was in Miami, she was in Charlotte. So once they came on the show, that's how they got connected.
That's how they connected.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the oldest age? What's the oldest that you've had on this
Okay,
show?
the oldest age, and I don't know if she's the oldest, but a woman, no, there's a woman that was 80, but there's a
Okay,
woman that
wow.
was 72
Okay.
that I remember because girlfriend was a firecracker. But yeah, there was a woman that was 80 that was on my show
Wow.
recently. Oh no, she was 76. I had a woman that called my show recently who is 76 in a relationship with an 85-year-old man. They've been long distance for 45 years, child.
Wow.
She called me
Wow.
by accident. I love the people that are older because they cannot work that phone, child. When you watch the video, child, she trying to get the camera turned on her. I'm looking at her wall, child, but
You had to talk her through it.
I had
this-
to talk.
like
I said,
it's
girl,
your
just turn
grandma.
the phone
Like-
around. But I love that you asked me that question because it really does speak to the widespread. You know, 21 is what we require. Now we have the dating app, so now I'll allow 18 on the dating
Okay,
app.
okay.
But when we always started, it was 21 could be the youngest, and then, like I said, 80 has been the oldest.
Yes, and that also speaks to the fact that people do not get tired of looking for love. I mean,
Oh,
they
no.
might get tired, but they're gonna still look.
Well, no, because I think, and I love my ladies, but a lot of ladies, and I was saying this to your producer earlier, what messed women up is the Cinderella story. And because the Cinderella story gave a fantasy of what marriage is. And I always say this, get you real life married friends, because even on social media, you're only getting the highlight reel moment, right?
Facts, yes.
And you're like, I want that, but you don't know what journey that couple went through to get that. Like, oh, she got a car for her birthday, she went to Paris. Yeah, she stayed with him when he got somebody else pregnant.
Yes.
Like, that part ain't posted though.
That
That's how
part.
she got the
They don't
car,
advertise
child,
it.
because she raising the other kids, child, that he had while they was together. And I don't want, and I want to I'm just keeping it real, but at the same time, of course, that doesn't always happen. But the point I'm trying to make is, do not be mesmerized by somebody's highlight reel. You got to know the journey. And a lot of people won't tell you the journey, and they shouldn't. But if you get real life married friends, then you will understand what marriage really is about.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of Cinderellas looking for that Prince Charming,
Yeah.
that perfect guy. And you put a lot of women, I'm not gonna say in their place, but you give them that reality check.
Chelsea, I don't know, but I ain't never seen a black man 6 feet pulled up with a horse in the hood. You know, Prince Charming, I ain't never seen Prince Charming pull up in the horse. I ain't never seen a white horse in the hood, you know, looking for a girl.
You gotta be 6 feet.
Yeah.
Gotta be. That's
Oh, girl, they gotta be 6 feet. He gotta make 6 figures. He gotta
Yes.
know the Lord. He gotta only want to be with you. He gotta have no kids. If you got kids, he got to love your kids.
All 5 of them.
All 5
Yeah.
of them. And pay all the bills, because how dare he ask you to work? How dare he ask you to work? Yeah, we're gonna need AI
Yeah,
humans, because
yeah.
that has to be a robot to do all that.
That's the only fix.
to do all that.
Kendra, it's such a pleasure. We gotta take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this, you guys.
Got the feeling. Come back to me. Got the feeling.
I work out. I'm not physically super 100%, like in that that super chiseled frame, but at least be about 175 or lower. And then we can have a good time.
So weigh as much as one of your arms.
Rolling. Come on.
Can I say one thing? That's actually William, and what I do gotta show love to, he lost a lot of weight.
I saw that. He really dropped some pounds and did an update with you.
He came on, that was in February of this year, and he called me back up about a month ago. He lost, I wanna say like 100, he probably lost 170 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So I have to give him his credit where his credit is
Yes,
due.
yes.
He took that, I don't know if he said he did tell me in a clip he work out, and I didn't believe him.
Your face said you did not believe
I
him.
did not believe him, but months later, he proved me to be wrong, because he dropped a lot of weight, so shout outs to William.
Wow, shout
Yes,
out to him.
Yes.
Now, I gotta ask you, when
Yes.
people come on with these expectations,
Yes.
where is the line drawn when it comes to, I have all these non-negotiables, but then some women actually do, like, they get their lists that they're
Right.
talking about, even if it sounds unreasonable.
Well, I think that what I try to do is, listen, it's your life at the end of the day. So any decision you make, you got to live with the consequences, not me. What I try to do is just ask enough questions to ask, for you to figure out yourself if this is what is really going to be attracted to you. I have a rule. You're not unrealistic if you have 2 options that represent your list, right? And let me break that down. So like Lori Harvey, and I only use celebrity because we all know him, but if Lori Harvey said you had to be rich and famous to be my man, nobody could argue her with that, because we see every man she date
is
rich
and famous.
So that's not unrealistic for Lori Harvey. Now listen, I love my ladies, okay? But if you ain't never dated a man over 6 feet, who ain't never made 6 figures, who has never tried to court you seriously, you know, is that really an option for you?
Yeah.
And listen, don't be offended if it's not, because the great thing is truth is freedom, and you can start really spending time with people that want to spend time with you. I always say the best looking guy is the guy that likes me, because that means he got great taste.
Hey.
The guy don't like me, I don't like him because you got bad taste, baby.
Yes.
You got to have good taste, right? So I think that what happened is, going back to what I said earlier, the Cinderella dream, because a woman only wants Idris Elba or Morris Chestnut, in which there's not so many men that represents those attributes and have the money to back it up and only want to be with you. You know, those are the challenges you can be up against. And I think that's what we're dealing with right now.
Okay, Kendra G dropping all the gems today. Okay, we appreciate it. Now, you also dropped this game.
Yes, because I want to change the energy of being single, right?
Yes.
Who says being single can't be fun? So we have the Kendra G Singles card game, which you can get right now. And I have some questions that I pulled for Chelsea. Now, here's the deal.
Ooh,
we got the TV questions. Now, I know we got some people that like some freaky stuff. There's freaky questions. There's 3 categories. We have Turn Me On, Tell Me the Truth, and Risky Business.
Okay.
And if you don't want to answer a question ever, you can take a shot.
Okay. That's what the glasses are. Got it. Okay. I'm not used to this, Kendra. I'm used to asking the questions.
Okay,
I'm going with it.
Okay. So this is gonna be a good one. Okay, this is just a question. This comes from the Turn Me On category. Which turns you on more? Someone successful but not attractive, or attractive but broke?
I'm not a young girl anymore, okay? I understand the looks are temporary, okay? We have realized some things as we've gotten older.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking for the success.
Okay.
And that's stability for me. Let's just keep it real. That's stability. That means that I don't have to put you on my accounts. You have your own, and we can bring our own together.
Okay. I love that, because actually I've never seen an unattractive, successful person. You know, even Jay-Z say, all billionaires are cute. Yeah. What are you talking about? Okay. All right, so now this is one where Chelsea's gonna have to do a little bit of acting. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Using your facial expression only, show us how you turn on your partner. That ain't how you do it, Chelsea, girl.
That's my natural reaction to that question.
Okay, so you gotta turn him on only with your face.
Okay, only with my face. Here we go. See, this is. Let me do it one more time. Take two. Let me. Serious face.
Ooh.
Can I do a little bit of this?
Okay, Chelsea. I love it. Okay, I really love this, because I haven't did the Turn Me On questions on TV.
Okay.
So this is another animated. You're gonna have to do some motion.
Oh boy.
Okay. How would you walk up to your partner if you were trying to turn them on?
Ooh.
So you have to walk up to your man, show us the moves, or take 3 shots. So she can't drink because we're on TV.
Gosh.
So pretend like you walking over to your man, and this is your I'm in the mood walk.
Okay. So I'll do a little.
She got that real hair too. That means he can pull it.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So this is my I'm in the mood walk, right?
You're in the mood.
Okay, Kendra.
Ooh.
See. You know, if I could have done a little bit, you know, I might show a little, you know, I dropped something. Okay.
Love it, girlfriend. I see it. Yes. So this is the Kendra G Singles card game.
Hilarious.
And listen, you can play it. We call it for singles, but I've done it with married couples. You can play it with guys. It's just a fun game that you can play. 3 different categories. If you're really PG-13, you know, you can stay in the Turn Me On. Tell Me the Truth questions. But as you can see, that was fun.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
It wasn't too X-rated.
We got some X-rated, but you have to get the card game for the X-rated questions. Okay.
Find those out.
Yes.
Where can we get the game?
Kendra G Singles card game. cardgame.com. It will be available on Amazon soon, but I would say if you want to get it now, because we start shipping November 15th, just in time for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yes.
Kendra G Singles cardgame.com.
I love it. And people also have to keep up with you because you do your live events in different cities.
Yes.
So this is bringing the singles face to face.
Right. So this is the card game, but let's not forget we also have the dating app. We'll get my hat together, y'all. We have the Kendra G Singles dating app, iPhone and Android phones. And what makes our app unique is it's the live show. All things Kendra G, just Google my name, and all the information you see that is positive is true. Anything negative, it's a lie, child. Don't believe it, it's a lie.
Don't believe it. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna chat with you a little bit more. You guys will be right back after this. We have had way too much fun with Kendra G here, but before you go, I gotta get a final tip since you know all this relationship advice. What should people think about when they're going into? We're going into cuffing season. People want to be together.
Right.
Keep it warm, right?
Keep it warm and keep it safe. Get tested. Listen, I think that we skip over the most important thing when it comes to sexual activity, and you should know your status. Even at my live events, we've partnered with different live mobile testing units because I want to bring safe sex is the best sex, and the best safe sex is to know your status.
All right.
Get tested together. That's even more romantic.
Even better. I love that. Great tip.
Yes.
Let's toast to that.
Okay, toast to that.
Boop.
Yes.
Guys, where can people download the app too, so they can get on that?
iPhones and Android phones, Kendra G Singles. It's my name, child. Kendra. Black people, y'all can spell Kendra, okay? Kendra G Singles. Also the card game, Kendra G Singles cardgame.com. And just anywhere where positive energy is, I'm there because that's what I'm all about.
Yes, that's why you're here on Chat with Chelsea.
Yes,
all right, guys, you got to keep up with us on social at Chelsea Show Fox. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Kendra G.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you on the next Chat with Chelsea.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey.